Today, Mitchell Karp, the president of Temple Isaiah, joins me to talk about upcoming events for the fall preview of Modernism Week. Welcome back to the program. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Patrick. It's so nice to be here.
And of course, you're also the owner of Mitchell's in downtown Palm Springs.
I am, yes.
And you guys kind of put something together for a fall preview. You have a great curated collection, which is kind of a vintage market. Tell people about that.
The Curated Vintage event is produced by my store, Mitchell's in Palm Springs. And I've managed to get 17 vendors from as far as Portland, Oregon, and they're coming from Arizona, they're coming from Los Angeles, of course, and we've got some local vendors. They're going to be bringing merchandise that you're probably not going to see anywhere. It's mid-level to very, very, very high-end. So if you're a fashionista, for the guys, for the girls, there's going to be some amazing, amazing fashion that's coming for the show.
You always manage to find stuff that is kind of impossible to find elsewhere, which is what makes these curated events so special.
Yes, well, I have a friend who has a store in Pasadena, and she is an archivalist, and she has the whole wardrobe from The Nanny. It's all Moschino. So she's actually coming to the show. So if you like The Nanny and you like the fashion that she wore in the show, you really need to come to the event.
All right, fantastic. Plus, tours resuming for Temple Isaiah, which is an iconic mid-century modern structure.
Yes, the temple was designed by E. Stuart Williams, and that was designed in the late 40s, and it was made in 52. It's architecturally significant. It is on the Modernism tour, and if you haven't been into the temple, you really should look at it because the structure is phenomenal. It has cantilever stairs. It has the original arc. And then, of course, we have the west-facing addition that was done in the 80s and endowed by Frank Sinatra.
And Mr. Sinatra went so far as to not only endow this, but perform to raise funds to help finish that structure.
He did. We are so blessed to have had his support in a time where support was very hard to get. There was a funeral that was done. The original Rabbi Joe Hurwitz made a deal with Frank, and it was done. It was done. And that's going to be on the temple tour. Our Rabbi Rosenberg, who's an amazing rabbi, he's going to give a little speech on how COVID has invigorated religion, which it has. And the tours are going to be on Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Sunday, and these are the first events open to the public. Other than you've been having services, but not a full slate of services.
No, we've had our high holiday services, but this is the first real public event that we're going to have with a significant amount of people. Of course, we have to abide by the Palm Springs health guidelines, so masks are mandatory.
Absolutely, and I'm going to put up the information, but you can find the tickets available at modernismweek.com. All of this takes place Saturday, October 7th is the Curated Vintage event, and it takes place at Temple Isaiah. And then Friday and Sunday are the tours.
Yes, yes. So the tours, if you want to, you can call the temple. That would be 760-325-2281 for the temple. And if you are interested in the Curated Vintage event, you can call my store 760-864-1515. Both sets of tickets are on modernismweek.com.
That's the easiest place to go. So go to modernismweek.com and you can get all of the info and get the tickets and be ready to enjoy the fall preview. Mitchell, always a pleasure to have you on the program.
Thank you, Patrick, so much. I really appreciate it.